So seen by the title of this video, this a rant for bloody playground. And don't think that I'm just bad at the game, because I have 5,000 player kills without a single Game Pass bought. So I know more than most of the player base about the combat balance. This game was one of favorite game on the platform. And then it got removed of Roblox. I was upset about it. Few years later it was back, but it changed a bit. Then I started grinding most of my kills, and I got bored and left for like less than a year. Came back, it got worse. I'm getting out of track now, so about the rant. This game's updates, or just one, I don't know. And I see changes that makes the game worse for free-to-play players. First, Deagle got nerfed. That makes it that you can't one-shot someone in the head. You say, what's wrong with that? I think don't you play this game long enough, because it was the only way to bypass the force field. I know that it could bypass Spawn's force field, but it wasn't a big deal for me. And so why it's a problem? It's a sandbox game. If it bypassed the force field, it's a good change. It makes Spawn camping impossible. You say and I say that admin's force field that lets you become almost immortal, that ruins almost everyone in the server, and worst of all, you almost can do nothing to stop it. Now it takes 6 shots in the head to kill it, is 3/4 of your ammo. Worst of all, that it will be overkill to a non-force fielded player. Only thing we got is a bit faster fire rate, and it's kinda works with the headshot nerf. Also, that made crosshair bigger. They didn't change it one time, it was changed twice. It makes it less effective in long ranges, yet still good for long range, but not as good as before. So there's nitrogen monoxide, true, long range gun in the game. Okay, second thing, Uber Fists got buffed so hard that is very hard to kill him. Okay, what's the buffs? Uber Fists stomp negates full damage, something that you can't do with combat, and it gives you iframes. There's not a single item that give you iframes. Also, it is pretty broken because it negates grab. Also, I know that grab had iframes, but it wasn't that broken. Only item that give you that are the Uber Fists. Also, they can do the most easiest combo ever to one-shot you. And they deal high damage, something you can't easily do with combat. Also, Uber is good against teamers, which is a problem in the game. Okay, I need some breath. Alright, third, and I think the final problem is if you guess it or not. It's a nerf to the combat. It was nerfed to the ground that you can't even tell apart from the ground. Okay, what's the nerfs? Let me list you things that I found. Air Stomp deals like 1 to damage with not even good ragdoll time for combo extension, not like Uber Fists. Can't extend combos. The tech that was not op and not good, which was the back kick Air Stomp that let you do it infinite times. You say that's overpowered, but it wasn't that overpowered because it took time to kill. It was not short one-shot like the Uber Fist. Yeah, I know I didn't tell you much about the changes, but still it's bad. No, it's just horrible. Combos became impossible to do with combat. You can do one-shot combos, but it can be interrupted, so it's kinda unfair. Finally, the actually final problem is the VR Uber Fists admin's force field combo. It's the most broken in this game. It can bypass force field, so the Deagle nerf was just useless. It one-shots you without the force field, and with force field it deals around half of your HP, like what was Fard thinking before adding it all these things. And worst of all, blocks are hard to see, so this combo becomes so hard to kill. That is impossible in solo and duo, I think. And on top of all that, it's impossible to fight back. So in the conclusion, the game became worse for free-to-play players. The game now has bigger advantage gap than before. So I made this video to spread awareness about 80 terrible changes in this game so Fard could fix them. If you agree, like this video. If you disagree, dislike this video and write your comment about this video, and subscribe so I could finish my subscriber race. And I guess I will disappear for a year or two.